Welcome, Lego Lunatics. I'm going to show off my sets again. I've got quite a few new ones I'm going to show off, but I'm going to start with my Lego Movie sets. We've got Emmett's Dream House / Rescue Rocket, and then we've got Emmett's double-decker couch, and we also have the Benny Space Crew, and we also have Wild Mayhem and Wild Style and Mayhem's spaceship with some different characters. Then we go on to DC. Our DC characters, we have Wonder Woman's 1984 set. We have the Mr. Freeze Bat-Cycle battle. And then we have the Riddler's heist with the Batwing. Not the 1989 Batwing, of course, but the a little more cheaper one, but that's okay. And then we have the Joker's escape with the Batmobile in the background right there. A little more DC over here. We've got a brickhead of the Joker, and then we've got the Batmobile from Lego Movie Batman movie, and then we've got also the Batwing from the Lego Batman movie. And then we come over to here. We're going to take a moment. There are my kids in the background, my son and my niece. And then we come over here, and we've got my idea sets. I've got, of course, the Central Perk from Friends, and I've got the Mandalorian, not the Mandalorian, sorry, the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and then we've got the Big Bang Theory set. And that, of course, is my idea sets. And then we come over here, my Marvel sets. We've got the three mechs in the front. We've got Iron Man mech, and we've got Spider-Man mech, and we've got another Spider-Man mech, and then we've got also the Thanos mech. And the Spider-Man mech right here in the middle goes with the Venom mech. There's a whole set. I'm missing two minifigures from that. Missing Aunt May and Spider-Gwen. And then we've got the Molten Man battle from Spider-Man Far From Home. And then we've got some random Hulkbuster set that I got. And then I also have a Marvel set with my only Black Panther. We'll pay a tribute to him. It's too bad that Chad Boseman died this year. And we've got them, the bike chase with little Thor and some AIM soldiers. Then we come down to the set from Captain America Civil War with Black Widow and Falcon, and then I'm not too sure, I think it's not Taskmaster, but I forget who that is. That's okay. And then of course I got the new Hulkbuster that came out this year or last year, I'm not too sure. And then I've got the Quinjet from the Endgame movie, which came out last year. And then I have another set that came out a few years ago with the Spider-Man / Doc Ock heist. And then we come down to Hulk's rescue copter from Endgame last year. And Hulk is right in there. I swear he is. He's in there. See that green hand? And then we've got Black Widow, and then we've got the little Captain Marvel set with Nick Fury, and then we've got the War Machine Buster with Ant-Man, and Ant-Man is on his leg, and then we've got another motorcycle chase with Captain America versus AIM soldiers, and then we've got the Black Widow set that came out, which the movie was supposed to come out this year, but now it's coming out next year, due to, of course, COVID-19. And then I'm going to climb down this ladder I'm going to bring you over to my Star Wars sets. And we'll start at the top. And we've got the Resistance A-Wing fighter. And then we've got, this is Anakin's Interceptor fighter from the Clone Wars. Or actually, it's from the Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. And then we have the Mandalorian Battle Pack. And then we have Luke's Land Speeder with C-3PO. And then R2-D2 is extra. I got him actually out of a book from Ollie's. And then we get the Jedi Fighter, Anakin's Jedi Fighter. That's from the Clone Wars. And then we've got, I found this for a good price, the 20th anniversary Stormtrooper dropper set. It comes with the replica of Han Solo. And then of course we've got the two microfighters I have. I've got the Y-Wing microfighter. And then I've got Kylo Ren's spaceship microfighter. And then, here more of the Mandalorian set. I put it down there. And then we've got Rey's speeder. And then we've got the Pasaana chase from the 9th movie, The Rise of Skywalker. And then we've got also the First Order troopers chasing them. And then we have Obi-Wan's hut with Luke in the background, Farmer Luke, of course, and C-3PO and old Obi-Wan. And then this was I was very happy to find this, the 501st Battle Pack. 501st, I've got it all right here. All the soldiers are hanging up there, and one's down there. And then I bought this small one just because I wanted a hooded Obi-Wan. And this is the Death Star gunner. And then the Battle of Mustafar between Anakin and Obi-Wan. And then we've got the Sith Battle Pack. And then we've got the AT-ST Raider from The Mandalorian from the first season. This is pretty cool. And then we've got the 20th anniversary Pod Racer. This is a replica, and of course you get a nice replica of Luke from 20 years ago. It's a replica of it. And then you've got the Snowspeeder. This is First Order Snowspeeder. And then, of course, the Mandalorian and the Child brickheads. Then we come down to more Star Wars. I've added a lot of Star Wars lately. And I've got the... let me open this up. It'll look better. The Sith TIE Fighter. And then I've got, I believe his name is Major Von Rag TIE Fighter. This is First Order, of course. And it comes with a General Leia and some guy I don't know and some android I don't know. Oh, and I forgot to mention this new one. This comes with Finn and probably some Kylo Ren trooper. And then we've got the Interceptor. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. And then back here, I have the truck chase with Captain America and good old Hawkeye and the AIM soldiers after them. And what else do I have for Star Wars? That was my random Marvel set in there. I don't have any room in the Marvel section anymore. And I've got General Grievous's spaceship. It's supposed to be from the 3rd movie, but I believe I saw him flying this in the Clone Wars. And then we've got the ATT, the Armored Tactical Transport, and with Ahsoka. And then that is, of course, the clone trooper with her colors on their face, and that's pretty cool. And then I've got a Y-Wing, a full-size Y-Wing. It comes with Poe Dameron, and then I forget who the girl's name in there's no face for her. She's a blank face. And then I've got the this is from Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker. This is a Knights of Ren transport. And then this is from Galaxy's Edge. This is pretty neat. And I built that. That doesn't even come in any of the Star Wars movies. It's only in Galaxy's Edge at Disney. And then my final Star Wars piece is one I've been wanting, is the Razor Crest. And this is pretty neat. I just put this together today. It's got, look at the big engines on it, you know. It's pretty cool. Some people say it's looks like the Clone Wars dropships. And then I also I bought the Star Wars Advent calendar. My wife said to me, why don't you wait to open it till Christmas? And I said, who does that? You know? So there are my Star Wars little builds that they have. Oh, and I forgot about this one, Poe Dameron's X-Wing. And this is pretty neat. He's in there, of course. And then this is pretty cool because this can spread the wings. The wings can spread. And that's pretty neat. Okay, so I pretty much finished all of the DC, this year's DC CMFs. And then I have them down there, up there. I finally got Batman from 1939 Batman. And then I bought these custom-made ones. I bought a Batgirl, a Nightwing, and a Jubilee from Marvel. And then here are the Advent calendar CMFs. You've got Rey and Luke and Poe Dameron with his Christmas sweater, BB-8, and then there's a type of droid. And then there's a DO back there with a Christmas hat. It's pretty neat. And then we have the little birds from Luke Skywalker. And then I've got a nice little droid in the background. And then back down here, we've got Darth Vader in a Christmas sweater. And then there's Stormtrooper from the original series, from the original trilogy. And then there's a Sith First Order Trooper. And then you got a battle droid. Now we go on to my favorite theme, which of course is Harry Potter. Harry Potter is right here. This is the clock tower. And then you've got the Whomping Willow. Don't mind my child and her cousin, his cousin, laughing in the background. And the Whomping Willow is pretty cool because you can turn this. Okay, it's pretty cool, like he's marching around. And then I've got the Great Hall. It's called the Great Hall for a reason. And then here are all my Harry Potter Series 1 and Series 2 CMFs. I've got Series 2 on top. A little bit of Bellatrix and Professor Sprout and Moaning Myrtle, Harry Potter, Ginny, Luna, Ron, Griphook, Hermione, Neville, James Potter, Lily Potter, Kingsley Shacklebolt, Dumbledore, and then we've got George and Fred, and then we've got Neville. This is second series, Neville, and then we've got Newt Scamander, and we've got Dobby, and we've got Luna again,
Like you're supposed to.
and this is supposed to be Mad-Eye Moody, but also you can change them into Barty Crouch Jr. if you wanted to. And then there's some Cedric Diggory, Professor Flitwick, Queenie, Ron again with his rat, and then of course you have why can't I think of his name? Who's the name of that guy that Dumbledore fought in the 20s or 30s? Grindelwald. Thank you, my son Zach. Grindelwald. You can also change him into, of course, Colin Farrell's character, which I can't remember his name. And then there's Hermione again, and then there's Voldemort. And then we have, I believe this is Lee Jordan, and this is Harry Potter, and Dumbledore, and then Jacob, and then there's Queenie's sister, who I can't think of right now, Trelawney, and we've got Draco, and then finally Harry Potter with his invisibility cloak, and Cho Chang. And then finally we have Credence Barebone. I don't have his little tile that he has with him. I bought him this way. So that's the way life goes here and there. And then, of course, then there's my oldest set, which is the Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle from 2010. This is pretty neat. I bought this for a pretty good price. I also got the accessories student pack, which came with 4 different people. And then I got the owl Harry Potter one, owl delivery with there's Hedwig, and then finally the last year's little poly bag that came out. That was this year's poly bag. Last year's poly bag was Harry Potter going to Hogwarts. And then we're going to come over here to the rest of my Harry Potter sets, which of course we have the carriage from Beauxbatons from the Goblet of Fire, and then we have the Night Bus, and then we have Hagrid's Hut, and then we have the Rise of Voldemort, and then we have a brickhead of Harry and a brickhead of Hedwig, and then we have the Triwizard Tournament, the dragons. This is the Norwegian Ridgeback that Harry gets the golden egg from. And then we go to Aragog's lair, and then we have the Patronus, Expecto Patronus, with Harry's Patronus coming through. And then we have the Quidditch match, is pretty cool. It took up a whole shelf. And then also we've got the Hogwarts Express with the platform 9 3/4. And then we come over here. We're gonna go over to the last of my Harry Potter sets. Oops. A lot of toys involved here. I can't wait to get my own room for this. And then we have the Room of Requirement, which came out this year. And we have a brickhead of Donald Duck. I keep that in memory or honor of my Uncle Mark, who drew me a Donald Duck picture. And then I also have the Forbidden Forest with encounter with Grop and Umbridge and the Centaurs. And I also have this random set I'm going to keep. This is the 40th anniversary replica of the original train from 1980. This came out this year. I got that in March. And then finally, our final few sets are the Newt Scamander's suitcase with all the animals in it. That comes with all 4 main characters. And then finally we got the Escape of Grindelwald. And then we finally have another new set of Harry Potter this year. This is for Privet Drive. And it's pretty cool. It comes with another car, so I have 2 cars now. So that's my whole Lego set. And I hope you guys like this video. It definitely has been built up some more in the past few months since I last did my last video. And I hope that you liked it. And last but not least, there are my son and my niece. And we're going to stop right here. And thank you much and have a good day.